Hey, this is Steve with your Team Leader Podcast, here to help you as a manager deal with those challenges and those problems that we all tend to deal with. Growing up, I vividly remember sitting in the back seat of my parents' car listening to motivational cassette tapes that my dad was playing in the car as we drove. In one of those series, I remember a motivational speaker, and I wish I could remember who it was, describing the triangle of success. So you can evaluate your teammates and yourself based on these three areas of success, the triangle of success. The first one is rather obvious, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on it, but it's mastering your skill, mastering your craft. Having this mentality, this attitude that you're ever going to improve and you're never going to stop learning. You're always going to compete against yourself, not others, but compete against yourself so that you can be ever growing stronger and better at what you do. The second one is something that I think a lot of us overlook, and it's self-management. Let me tell you this, and I believe this with all my heart, you can't manage others until you learn to manage yourself. Manage your time, manage your emotions, manage your priorities, manage your communication outlets. There's so many things that we need to manage better about ourselves. Now, 15 years ago, I told myself, Steve, you got to get a grip and you need to start managing yourself better. It's interesting that over time, after making that decision, over time, I went from managing 4 or 5 people to eventually having over 400 people under my purview. If you manage yourself, you'll be able to manage other people. And again, this is paramount to our success. The third area of success is your interpersonal skills, your social or your emotional IQ. Your ability to read people and understand people, your ability to motivate people. You know, if people can't work as part of a team, they're going to be very limited in their success in life. It's so important that we understand to interpret social cues and pick up on nonverbal communication that people give us. And it is also, this is a big one, is not misinterpreting written communication. I see so many people read an email, read a text, misinterpret it, and then act based on their misinterpretation of that communication. You know, to me, it boils down to this one thing when we're talking about interpersonal skills. It's thinking less about yourself and more about other people. So use these 3 areas to evaluate yourself. Be brutally honest with yourself about these 3 areas and evaluate your team. Help them grow and develop these 3 areas so that you and your team can reach higher levels of success. Hey, be sure to comment below with any experiences you've had of successfully evaluating your team. If this video has helped you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. God bless you.